Welcome back to Vegas Live. I'm Ninon, your host, and of course we're down here at the Pepper Mill, and we're in the Elvis Presley booth, sitting here with the amazing, absolutely wonderful comedian, lady comedian, Andrea. How are you?
I'm fabulous. How are you?
I'm fabulous because you're sitting next to me.
Oh.
You know, we have a lot of comedians that are actually in town.
Yes.
And there's a lot of them. Why are there so many of them? I know it's a funny town, but
I think they're all compulsive gamblers. And they have a problem, and probably alcoholics. So they love it here. Free drinks.
Well, 24 hours a day you can have entertainment.
24 hours a day.
Isn't that amazing?
Right, and that's what comedians are. We're 24-hour-a-day entertainment.
So do you ever sleep now?
I do like 2 days in one day. So I naturally get up early. I have these 2 little dogs, so they get me up early in the morning. So no matter what time I go to bed, I get up 6 a.m., do my day.
Really?
Then I go to bed around 1 or 2 in the afternoon, and then I wake up and I do the second day.
And then you do the So that's how you do.
Party at 5.
So you have a double life.
I do have a double life.
As well
Don't tell anyone. Don't let anyone know. My husband's watching. Not that kind of double life.
Yeah, hang in there. No. To keep this straight.
Right, exactly.
And that was no joke.
No, she's not joking.
I'm not joking. No, you're the comedian, not me.
Leave the jokes to the professionals, right?
There you go. So what's it like being in a man's field? Because mostly men are comedians.
Yes.
Except that incredible Phyllis Diller that came along and opened the whole world up
Wonderful.
for women.
Yes, she
I mean,
did.
and I knew the woman myself. She was a fabulous woman, yeah. She's had a fabulous house in Homely Hills, I believe, and just a wonderful, wonderful woman.
Yeah.
So how is it for you being a comedian in this town as a woman?
Well, unfortunately, not much has changed from where Phyllis, opened it up. I had read an article where she said, she almost had to make herself, look like a character, because to just be a beautiful woman, which she was, and be a comedian right away, there's walls put up. People don't think women can be funny and
it's
pretty.
not that. They don't want women to take over, but women do.
And we are.
Yeah, we do. We take over. We had a conversation before this one.
Right.
But we do take over, and I think that men feel sort of inhibited by us taking over because they know we can, so they shut us out.
It's true, but I think there's room for everybody. There's room for men to be men and women to be women, and I think what I talk about as a comedian is not what a man would talk about as a comic.
I don't think so. It's coming from a woman,
from a woman's perspective. Yes. So it's very different, and it's interesting. A lot of men don't want women to open for them, which I think is ridiculous because
why?
That's
crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. But you'll see that a lot, that headliners will have, if they're a man, they'll have a man open for them. And I think it would be a great balance to have women open, because we're not going to talk about the same stuff you're going to talk about.
Yeah, I was going to say, but you're not going to take anything away from them.
Nothing.
And I think women actually always give to men. I think they a successful man has a beautiful woman behind her, not beautiful in looks, but beautiful in her brain. Because it's not all about looks with women.
No.
We do have brains up here. We have stuff up that works. Better than you think. So where are you performing now? You performing anywhere?
Yeah, this weekend I'm going to be at the Laughlin Comedy Festival.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes, and then in a week I'm going to be at the Burbank Comedy Festival.
Jasmine,
this Wednesday,
I'm
going to be at Rick's Rollin' Barbecue downtown. So I'm all over the place. And then I have a big show on August 25th. Once a month we do a big show here. Last month we did it at Commercial Center.
Okay.
And it was a sold-out show, and I headlined it. So
you were the headliner?
Yes.
Oh, isn't that amazing?
And I love Vegas.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
So it's doing you well.
Yeah.
So do you have an agent, or do you have anybody that helps? You do have an agent.
I do. I have an agent in New York, and he's great, and he helps a lot, But I feel like it's a team effort nowadays,
Yes.
I have to hustle my own work, and then I kind of say, hey, can you kick that over, Like I got it to this point.
Now can you come in and let everybody know I have an agent?
Right.
Because sometimes they won't book you unless you do have an agent.
It's true.
So sort of because the agent really can't do everything.
Nope.
And I think we make a mistake that way.
Yes.
I think we make a mistake, and a manager and an agent thinking that they are us.
Right.
And they aren't.
No.
They can only give over a certain message.
Yes.
Whereas you can present it a little better because it is you that's doing the show.
Well, there's a reason they make 10% and we make 90%.
Funny you should say that, because everybody always says, I've got to give them 10%, and I look at them and I say, well, hang on a second, you're taking 90%.
Yeah.
They don't, people don't look at it that way.
No, but you do get the majority.
I
of
would
it.
rather give them 20%.
Yes, I'll give you whatever you want.
Yeah.
If we work together, why not?
Yeah, work together, because why shouldn't they get, I think 10% is a little
Yeah.
small. I think they should get 20%.
Sure.
Not only because they get 20%, because I get 80%.
Right.
Look at how much you get.
Right.
And I don't think people look at it that way at all. They kind of look at it as an opposite, they're not really getting anything. So what made you a comedian?
Well, I actually didn't want to do stand-up. I was an actress, and I was a very serious actress. But my mother, who passed away here in Vegas like 12 years ago.
Was that funny?
My mother's death was just those jokes. That's funny. She has a good sense of humor and good timing. The timing. I'm gonna open for her. She's gonna be headlining in Vegas soon. Yeah, no time for the talk show.
So when she passed away, it was really a funny thing to happen. A funny thing on the way to the forum.
Yes.
I guess this was on the way to the funeral.
More people would die. My act would just keep getting better and better. No, she thought that I should do stand-up. So she would write me jokes and send them to me when I was in LA.
I hope that she did this when she was alive.
Alive. That would be great if she did it from the dead. This would be a whole new story. We'd have a Ouija board and a fortune teller.
Oh, Mom, I didn't mean it. My mom just said.
Don't make her angry. She'll turn the lights off.
Oh, the lights just went off.
If he was on his cue, that would have been hysterical. There you go. He's listening. Mom, I hear you. Mother, stop it. You know how I get.
Okay, let's go. Oh, now she's really angry.
Now he's really pissed her off now. But anyway, so I didn't want to do stand-up, and then she just kept pressing it. And I eventually, after she died, I decided to go up and just do it, sort of an honor thing. Like, okay, Mom, I'm going to do it. And I knew the second I got on stage
that you were okay with that.
Thing. This is my thing. I just knew I found.
So when you got on stage the first time, which sounds like it wasn't too long ago.
No, about five and a half years ago. Yeah,
not too long ago that you'd started being a comedian.
Yes.
So it's never too late to be a comedian, because with comedians you really don't have to be anything, do you? You don't have to weigh 110 pounds. You don't have to be 6'10".
Nope.
You don't have to be anything. You just have to be funny.
You have to be funny.
With a straight face.
Right.
You have to have a straight face and tell a joke. It's very good for English people, because English people have a very sort of, they'll say something, they won't laugh just in case the other person didn't get it.
Right.
They will continue the conversation like nothing happened.
Yes.
And we're laughing inside, but we don't anybody.
That's why they're so funny. I have a lot of friends from England that just they're hysterical.
Yeah, we
but it's
wait.
with a straight
with
face.
a straight face, and we wait because we don't want to be sort of embarrassed that we didn't say something funny.
I think they know they're funny.
Well, we do know we're funny, but we don't want to let anybody in case they didn't get it.
Right. In case it went over your head.
We're full of ourselves.
Right.
Right over. And many times the English language does go over people's heads, because I do
the actual English language.
The actual English language. And I look at them and it goes right over their head, and I thought, quiet.
Right. Get it later in the car.
I know what she said.
Well, you bring up a good point. A lot of times, an audience, you have to know where they're at. You have
How
to
do you
kind
find
of sense
that out?
Well, when you go out there, you kind of try a couple jokes, and you sort of know which direction. But what I try to do, and a lot of comics don't like to do this, but I go out and listen to the other comics before me, and I see what's working and what's not working. Like, oh, that's a dirtier crowd, or oh, they're a little bit more conservative, or oh, it's really young, so the parent jokes aren't going to work. So you just kind of know. But I watch what's landing and what's not. That's my secret.
I think she's got many secrets. Now, when you have the audience, and you obviously pick out 2 or 3 people that you can really key into that,
I love that.
Create that. And well, that's the old way of doing anything in any speaking, anything you do out there. You always pick the left, the middle, and the right. To keep your audience together, because they always say that 80% when you're actually doing a conference, 80% of the audience aren't really paying attention.
Right, and that's true in life, right?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, if you can get them off their phone, you've already succeeded. I say that. I talk a lot of crap about 20-year-olds, and I go, they don't hear me. They're on Snapchat. They're not even paying attention.
Well, absolutely. But I just heard something from Disney. Disney is trying to ban talking on your phone at their places, because people are walking along and bumping into each other because they're not paying attention. So what you just said is quite funny.
I also think there's going to be neck problems years to come.
Yeah, we're going to be all like this.
Down all the time.
What are you doing? I'm trying to peel an M&M. But so you've got a lot of stuff going on, a lot of things that happen every single month. What does your husband, because you mentioned your husband, what does your husband think of you out there, sort of, entertaining?
Well, a lot of my act is about marriage, so he,
So you dig at him a lot?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is he the bad guy?
Not the bad guy, but I just kind of
he's a
tell
guy.
it like it is. He's a guy,
He's
so
a guy.
kind of the same thing. It's like jumbo shrimp, yeah. No,
She didn't mean that about you.
I did,
well,
not
maybe she
about
did.
you. A little bit.
I don't know. Maybe a little bit. The claw.
He has a good sense of humor, and he
Just as well?
Yeah, he has to. Well, when you get married to a comedian, I think you know.
Oh, he's a comedian too?
No,
Oh,
I mean, me.
Oh,
He
you.
was marrying
Oh, you've
me.
been the comedian. And him being the straight guy.
He knew, he knew. I think what he was getting into a little bit,
But he
so.
probably liked it if he's a serious guy.
He does, yeah. He is a serious guy. He works in
It's funny.
healthcare.
Men like a woman that kind of laughs and jokes and is happy and they like that because they're always very serious maybe.
Yes.
But then they like that sort of sense. I know we have our moments when we're serious, yes, of course we do.
We have
But
some moments.
we have some moments.
Yeah, he knows not before coffee. We don't talk to me before coffee. I'm not.
Well, it all depends what time coffee is because she's got two parts of
Yes,
life.
the first
She's got
coffee is
her
at 6 a.m.
6, and then she's got another one that comes up at 4.
Right.
So which coffee are you talking about?
The 6 a.m.
The 6
4
a.m.
a.m.'s a little. 4 p.m.'s a little nicer.
Yeah.
6 a.m. coffee is like
It's like, don't come near me.
Don't know.
Well, I wouldn't. I mean, how would you want to come near anybody 6 o'clock in the morning?
Thank
You'll
you.
never get me near anyone 6 o'clock.
No.
But I do get up about 8.
Do you?
I'm kind of an
That's
80
early.
Yeah, that's
You're
it
a
is
night
early.
person, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
How did you know? See, she knows
I
already.
know,
Oh, yeah,
I
I'm
can
definitely a
tell.
night person.
You love to stay out.
Oh, I love to stay
So
out.
this is the
I have
perfect
nothing
town.
to 10 o'clock I can go out if I want to.
Yes, that's what's
And
great
nobody
about
knows.
here.
I don't have to call to anybody. I don't have to say anything. I can just twiddle on out and do what I want to do.
Great.
And nobody bothers. It's like, where else can you get that?
Nowhere.
Not in Vegas.
Nowhere else. Yeah, and that's why when I have late shows, I know who to call.
Yeah,
'Cause I
call
tell
me.
my friends, they go, 10 o'clock show. Who's out of 10? Ninon's
Oh, Ninon's out of 10 o'clock.
You call her.
I've always been a late person. Always. I just love. I love nightlife. I love that.
Yeah.
So how can people reach you if they want to book you?
I have a website. It's AndreaNittoli.com, and everything's on my website and all my social. I'm on every social media. I'm a social media host, so I'm on everything.
So you do everything.
Yes,
Wonderful.
I'm on everything.
So don't forget to look out for her. She's absolutely amazing. I'm definitely going to come to one of her 10 o'clock late night shows.
Please do.
I'll be there.
Please
I might be
do.
the only. No, I won't be the only person. There's a
No.
few people up there. At that time.
We'll get her up on
How are
stage.
your audience? How's your audience? Are they pretty big? Pretty good?
It depends on the rooms. You
Depends
know,
on the room.
it varies. Some nights you might have 6, 10 people, and then some nights you have 110
Yes,
people.
yeah,
So
yeah. It just
you know,
varies who's in
yeah.
town and who's not in town.
Exactly.
Also, what conventions in town? There's a lot of
That's true.
conventions, that are coming in. Thank you for coming on the show.
Lovely
Isn't she
to meet
fabulous?
you.
Don't forget to look her
Thank
up.
you.
Great
Yes.
comedian. We'll be back.